Yo. Hello, 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 hello. Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, good afternoon to all of you. We are back for another stream of Plane Shift. Well, we actually failed the release, but it's fine, you know. No one is chasing us on that. So, yeah. Hello, hello. So the good news is that I found another way for the file dialog. Actually, there is a plugin that in the many plugins that we analyzed yesterday, there was one which actually is working in theory on all three platforms, right? And I tested it on Windows, and at least I'm testing in. Maybe I tested in shipping windows or in dev window. I think I tested in dev window. No, I tested in shipping window. Yeah, I tested it in shipping window and it works, right? We can test it again. We can test it again, but we can test it again. Shipping windows. Shipping windows. Hello, Hula. Hi. So at the moment we are going against, yeah. No, it is not up. The server is not up. The server is not up. But yeah, I tested it. Anyway, let's not waste time on stuff that I tested already. I tested Windows shipping and it was working, right? We will retest it, but it's fine. Now I try to recompile Mac. Mac finished. Okay, nice. Mac seems to be done. So yeah, it seems to be good. So we can try to test the Mac, and I also made the Linux one. Which is this, yes. Which is this, right? So how do we test it? So I'm just thinking, what is the best way to test it, right? The best way to test it will be to use my server, right? I don't know why I have the feeling that my machine is a bit underwater. Why? It's okay. So, hello, adopted fish. Hey. You have a tiger problem on the left side without little tunes. Yes, the tiger is here because yesterday we played Dota, and I moved there, and I also disabled the avatars because we were doing other stuff. I think my position was pretty much this. Thank you. Okay. Is the screen okay? Because it looks like he's slightly... No, I think it's okay, huh? Should be fine. Okay, so I start my server, right? I start my server. And then what I have to do, I have with the Mac, right? With the Mac, the only problem is yesterday. What do you mean yesterday? It must be today. Huh? What do you mean yesterday? I just made it. I made it a second ago. What do you mean yesterday? Because probably the directory was already existing yesterday. That's possible. Bah. Okay. Let's say yes. Now here we are running on the Mac Mini. The Mac Mini is very slow, right? I mean, it's not like a real Mac, but it works. It can run the shipping build, right? Now here we are also screen sharing, and screen sharing is so we go. My server is using. Can you do it? No, we're not connecting here. We are not connecting here. Wait. These directories on Mac are like insane. There is not a directory? No. It's not a directory. Okay, it should be here. So my current EP is what? .002. Okay. So from the Mac, I'm trying to connect to my machine, right? To my Windows machine. And we can see all of your little icons in down of the monitor. Why? What do you mean, Hula? All your little icons in down of your monitor? Huh? Why? We can see all of your little icons in down of the monitor. Which little icons? Speaks in riddle. Yeah, his English is improved a lot, but it's still not great. In down, it just means on the lower part of the monitor. When you have the C editor not in the opening page, the C editor is this one. There is the C editor. Not in the opening page. I don't understand what you say, man. I don't understand it. Okay, so here we are with this guy, and we should have a drawing. which by the way should be downloaded automatically if the directory is not present. Yes. Okay, so this works, but this was working already. I just loaded a random file. Okay. I just loaded a random file. Then if I click here, ouch, so it's not working. Is not working, guys. By the way, is this thing going in full screen mode or what? The one you have used before. Holy shit! What is this window mode? What the fuck? You serious? What happened? Oh. Ola, I don't understand what you are saying. Please tell me what you are saying. What you are referring to? Is there a problem with the stream? There are some icons that are showing that you don't like, or what? Why? Why? You mean these icons, like the Mac icons? This is the Mac. This is the Mac Mini, and so the Mac has the icons at the bottom, like this. Yes. That is the way. That is the way it works. Yes. Yes, the icons at the bottom. I see your monitor. Not soft. I don't know, bro. Okay, so basically it didn't work, right? But the fact that it didn't work, it may be because this guy told me that I had to do something that I did not do, right? So this guy said that I have to, on Mac specifically, but okay, it's the Mac. Yes, those icons at the bottom, these icons at the bottom is the Mac. Yes, it is. It is the Mac Mini. Because you see that here we are using VNC viewer, so there is a viewer that allows us to see the Mac machine. So this guy said that I have to add to my build. Okay, let's try because I never did this. So this guy is saying that I have to add to my build under PS Unreal build Mac resources, right? And then he's saying that I need to create a new file, I guess. Let me say more. No. We are trying to use this library, right? Doc type version dict. Okay, so we will do this. We will copy this file into this file client, assuming that client is the right name. Then we added this, and we add com apple security files user selected read only. But I don't know why read only. Can I have read and write? I don't know, but anyway. And then true, right? So what this guy is saying it is, if you do this, right? If you do this, I think it would be nice to understand that to see if he said something specific on okay, see. So we are basically trying to have this library work, you know. In Mac and Linux. But it's kind of strange though, because it seems that no, but this is not the right file, no? It doesn't look like the right file. Wait. Doesn't look like the right file. Ah, because I launched. What the hell happened to my resolution here? Holy shit. Why is doing this? You see how slim is this window? And as soon as you touch it, it disappears, right? She's kind of incredible. As soon as you touch it, it disappears. Why? Is making it larger or not? He makes it. What the hell? That's gone. I don't understand what is going on here. I moved it to windowed mode, and that windowed mode completely fucked up the. No, it's not improving. The situation is not improving. Okay. Okay, we have the stupid problem. I think it's just because the resolution of that is not the way it should be. I don't know. So okay. So it was under you, huh? Come on. These directories are insane. But it's not here, unfortunately. And it's not here also. No, it's not here. Ay, 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 ay. So all the config files are under library. Because I think at the moment it's stored some stupid resolution, right? It may be because I'm using the emulator, right? So it's not in his native mode pretty much, right? Yeah, none of the ini files are here. So I think they are under... And the only problem is that how the hell do I launch it? Can I do... Can I do res? Oh Jesus, why I cannot type? Because it... What? There's another keyboard? Another keyboard. It's not using the English keyboard? No, you cannot launch it this way, huh? Can you? Ah, no, you cannot launch it this way. You cannot launch it this way. Okay, let me see, because we have... So you can only launch it that way through the... Can only launch it that way through the editor. Yeah, I can launch it through the editor, but I wanted to... So annoying. Okay. There is no epic. These directories make me go crazy. These directories make me go crazy. These directories make me go crazy. I don't remember where is epic here. Okay, is epic here. Okay, I think we found it. Jesus, but these directories are insane anyway. I mean, like, super annoying. Ah, but there is no ini file. There is no ini file. Fuck. Fuck. What I'm searching, no, I'm searching what? There is no PS Unreal here. It's under local. Yeah, exactly. I'm searching this, right? PS Unreal saved config PS client config this one. Engine. This one. Like this one. Game user settings. This is the one that we are searching. Game user settings. Wow, that is like 1 million. Okay, so this one is the one for the editor build. This one is the one for the launcher. PS launcher. This one is the Epic launcher. Epic launcher, Epic launcher. Unreal editor, Epic game launcher, project editor, crash, editor, PS game launcher, game user setting, PS Unreal Mac client. Oh Jesus. Look at how many freaking different directory this shit is using. It's like mind blowing. Yeah, so which one it is? Do you think it's this one? I think it could be this one. It could be. March 21:59. So it took me 7 minutes to find it. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, let me save this thing because I'm already going crazy. Let me save it somewhere because otherwise Mac, right? So or I save it here or I save it you know, I will just do this. I don't care. I mean, I know that you may not care about my directories, but is otherwise I go completely crazy with this directory. It takes me like 2 days to freaking find out where things are. So please Please paste it. Okay. He pasted it. It took a bit, but he pasted it. Okay. So this one is this is where the game user setting resides. So if I delete it, right? Because here I'm not in what do you mean? Huh? Library, isn't library under what? I mean the same. What? Because there is the freaking space. Yeah, because there is the space. So if I delete it, and we, yeah, just have to exit from here 1 second. Okay. Okay. So if now I restart this guy, you should go again in full screen mode, right? If we catch the right, yes, it's going full screen again. Okay, so that is good. The problem of full screen is, okay, but let's simulate it again. Let's simulate the problem again so that we know what is happening. Let's simulate it again. Because I want to see the error in the log file, hopefully, right? I hope I can see the error in the log file. You didn't select any file. So it's like if he's opening and automatically closing it, right? So we have to search, you didn't select any files, right? And this should be in the standard log. That is, or here, but I don't believe that is there actually. I don't believe it's there. I think it's this one. The last one. Because with Unreal 5.4 there's your company started to appear. I don't know exactly why, but it did. So if I do this, at least here there are no, yes, 2211. Okay, it's now, right? Okay. So let me save that as well. So at least we have both, because otherwise going to go crazy completely. Okay, so this this and this, right? Okay. So actually they are both under your company PS Unreal client, but then at this point one splits into application support and the other one splits into logs, right? So this application support epic is absolutely stupid. So if we could avoid it, they would be so much better, but I don't know if it's possible, right? But anyway, that is the way it is. Let me save it this way, so at least we have these two directories. We can always go there. Maybe I will even do it better though. Let me do it with the full, right? So it is users Luke, right? Yeah, so this is the full path, right? I still have sound on Twitch. You don't have sound. Man, what is going on today with you, Hula? Why? Why nothing works? Huh? Okay. So yeah, so what I want to see, right? I want to see this log, right? I want to tail minus n, I don't know, 1000, this log. Okay. Can we have a window that is actually a normal size? Okay. We can't. Okay, no file selected. We don't get an error, right? We get just this file dialog operator block invoke, file selection dialog cancelled. So this is what we get, right? This is what we get. So let me store this temporarily, I don't know, wherever, in any place, in this place, right? So file dialog open error on Mac. Okay, so we get this, right? And now I want to rebuild it with the new addition that we had, which is our client target, right? Which is our client target. So I can go here. And we can launch our build client, shipping client command, right? Okay. And now I added the new file. I don't know if that new file is really going to fix it, but this is what we have to see. Luckily we have the Mac. I mean, the Mac Mini is fairly slow, but my face is stuck. Oh my god, today nothing works. I don't know why. Today is freaking not the day. Okay, now I'm stuck again. So this building will take a bit, but I don't think it takes much because is everything is already pre-made. Let me just see if he's saying client or what he's saying. Target. It's scrolling. Target platform Mac client. I don't know if I have to put their Mac client, but I don't think so. I think it's client. I think the target is client. Or is PS Unreal client or is client? But I think it's client. I think it's client. Maybe meanwhile he's doing this, we can test the Linux one. So to test the Linux one, I have to test the Linux one. What I have to do to test the Linux one, I have to first of all we need to be sure that we are pointing well, the directory from the server side, yeah, okay, so that's not a problem. We have to be sure that we have a drawing, but the drawing directory will be created, so that's also not a problem. I have to launch it through. I have to launch it. This thing is not easy, boys. We have 1 million files, 1 million things. I have to launch it from here. But it is a client build, it's not the server build, because usually I do the server build on Linux, but it is the client build on Linux. And the client build on Linux is here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So we have a 0748. By the way, we should delete the previous ones. 0748. So this is the shipping build, right? There is the shipping build. So if we want to point to my machine, I have to change this, right? Okay, like we did on the Mac, exactly the same, right? Okay, fine. Now that we have this, the drawing directory will be created, so that's fine. Now to launch this thing, to launch this thing is very easy. I just launch PS Real Client. The problem is that I have to launch it in what is the current IP of this machine? Bro, is 006. Okay, 006. So is 006. Okay. So let's see if we can 006 exactly. Can we connect or not? I don't remember how we did it the other time, but I think we did it with remote desktop, but I think it needs to be enabled somehow. It needs to be enabled on the Linux side. I don't remember how we did it the last time. How did we do it? I think we had to enable something. No, it was just with remote desktop. Why? There was just a service to start or something. XRDP. Yeah, I think we did it with this probably. I think we did it with this. No? I remember we did it with this. It's not this? I think it was. Maybe we just we can install it. It was not installed, but it's strange though, because I thought that it was. I thought that it was installed, but fine. It's in listen mode. Oh wow. Username, I think is plain shift, no? I don't remember if it's plain shift or... it's not plain shift. Is Luke? No, it's plain shift for sure. Maybe it's Luke. Okay, it's Luke. Nice. So here we see the Linux thingy. So here we are in sharing of the Linux machine, like if we are on the same desktop, right? So now we can launch so we said that it was under temp, and then I have all the shipping bills, huh? I think I should delete all this stuff though. There is a lot of old stuff. I don't think it's really needed. But okay, I can do it later maybe, so I will never do it. Can I middle mouse? Yeah, I can middle mouse. Okay, fantastic. So if I launch it from here, in theory it should work, right? Vulkan failed to select physical device after passing profile checks. No Vulkan driver found, because on this machine I don't have the... Or is the sharing that is messing it up, or is the... maybe the sharing though. Maybe the remote desktop that is actually fucking up. 1 second, I go to the Linux machine physically and I want to see if I can start the same, okay? The latest crash seems to have deleted the random dungeon. Deleted the dungeon? You mean in production now or what? It crashed now? It crashed 7 minutes ago. Okay. What was the crash about? What was the crash? Allocate serial number. What the hell? Set target object. It was a one claw casting expel. It was one claw casting a spell. That is the message I see. The crash was this morning, meaning 7 minutes ago, or when? Which morning? Set target object, copy locate. Strange, yeah, it crashed. It deleted the dungeon. That's kind of weird, but because in theory the dungeons are saved under... dungeons are saved where? It's actually not there. Strange. Yeah, but at the moment I'm doing something else. If I try to do too many things at the same time, is going to be a problem. But yeah, it crashed. Yeah, it's strange that he deleted the dungeon, but cannot really. Yeah, in theory. Yeah, because it happened already. This thing happened already, right? The other day. In theory, it should be inside this directory. but it's not. You see, it's empty. This is very, very, very strange. I have to think about it because this may be more like 13 hours ago. But one close sounds right. Okay, so these dates are not correct. Okay, but so now I'm doing something completely different, so it's hard to switch. Want to write me a report on fly spray? Yeah, maybe, yeah, so we keep track. Yeah, for some reason the dungeon is deleted. I don't know why. In theory, it should be under save games on the server side, but it happened already another time, right? It's not the first time that it happens. But I was thinking, well, maybe I did something wrong myself, right? But this time I didn't touch it, so maybe there is a case where the file is written as empty and is actually deleted. But in theory, an empty file can exist on Linux, right? You can have an empty file. So, Okay, meanwhile, the Mac finished the compilation. So let's see if we can do, let's see if we can test at least this one. So what we want to see, we want to see the file dialog open, right? This is what we want to see. My machine is still up, yes. I can buy a better Mac, but the Macs are super expensive, you know. If you want to get a good Mac, you need to go like 2,000 euro or so. So it's okay, if we click here, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work and it doesn't give me any error. Okay, let's try, no, in debug mode, in non-shipping I cannot do it. So, okay. Let me write a message to this guy because he's not. Let me write a message here. One second, I'm trying to get. Actually, there is the guy available, so I will ask him. So yeah, on Mac we have this problem. Let me go physically to the Linux machine. So I will be back in a second and see if it works. Let's see if I can launch it. I don't know, something is weird. I cannot log in into X. It seems that X is not properly running on that machine, or something happened after we installed the so I'm just rebooting it. I'm just rebooting the machine. I'm just rebooting the Linux machine because I don't know, it's weird. There is something not working as expected. Okay, the machine is back, but yeah, the machine is back, right? So let me try again to log in. It's very strange because the user here is Luke, right? Yeah, exactly. So why doesn't log? Okay, now it logs. Okay. Now it does. Okay, the good news is that after the reboot, I can actually log in, and I started the game there, and it works. So I'm testing the file dialog. Okay. I don't have a. Yeah, the file dialog. Yeah, the file dialog opens on Linux. It opens properly. Okay, it opens properly, which is very nice. X suffers from DOS attack. Yeah, if Elon Musk would stop like saying stupid things all the time, maybe we'll get less DDoS attack. You know. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this. So on Linux it works. On Mac we have to fix the Mac though. It works. It opens the file dialog, but since the guy is available now for Mac, I'm doing this first. So So wait a second, I already build Mac resource. Build Mac resource. Okay, it's this. There was only this. So the content of the file is this. I see this, this. Okay, I'm just chatting with the guy that made the plugin, asking him how to fix it, if he has an idea. He seems to be online, and he said that he tested it on Mac, so... I mean, I can actually try to do it directly on the Mac, right? I can try to do it directly on the Mac, but I think it's the same. But let's try. Maybe, you know, maybe it will be different. I think if I move the Mac, you will see what I'm doing. So I'm now going to the Mac, and I'm doing it on the Mac, okay? I think you, in theory, you will see me clicking stuff. Let's see. I go on the Mac, which is another place. You should see me. You see me? You see me? Yeah, I think you see me. Okay. Nah. By the way, on Mac the game looks super nice. I mean, if I see the I don't know, the quality of the quality of the graphics there is insane. I mean, it's not like this. Here we see it through the emulator, but there is very, very nice. Maybe it's the monitor, I don't know. But it looks super cool. So how do I know? Okay, so basically on Mac is not working, but on Linux it seems that is working. The problem is that on Linux I don't have a PNG. I don't have a PNG file, right? So let me create one and we move it on Linux. How do I do this? Plane shift. No, let me take it from here. Let's take this, copy, paste. Okay, paste, paste. Okay, this will be our PNG, right? This will be our PNG. So we save it as let's save it as whatever. PS temp4 and we call it PS test upload. Okay, PS test upload. Now I move that. I move because on the Linux machine I don't have a PNG, and so I couldn't upload it. So we go here, and we go Luke temp. Yeah, Luke temp is a good one. Okay. Meanwhile, let me delete 1 second all of this stuff because this ones are really. Okay. Okay, so let me try again. I think it works only if I go on the Linux machine directly, because through the remote desktop it doesn't find Vulkan drivers. It's getting very upset, right? So so let me try again. Ah wait, the Mac guy answered. That's the file you need to modify. Target name, near server client, nonet, and so on. You probably need to add a permission to nonet target. To nonet target. Okay. Bro, nonet target. Okay, let's do it. Nonet target. Are we there or no? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me add that to the nonet target. I added that. So let's rebuild this thing. So we rebuild it another time. But it's fine. We can rebuild it even 1,000,000 times. So yeah, let's rebuild it. We will rebuild it, and meanwhile I will check the Linux. Okay, so I will load a file on the Linux. Let's go. Okay, I uploaded the we're running out of memory. Holy shit. I uploaded it from Linux, so I changed the picture. Let's see if it worked. You can check the compile log. And check the compile log to get which entitlement is being used. On the project setting Mac, there is an entitlement setting. You can check which entitlement is being used. Anyway, if we have Windows and Linux working, we get 97% of our player base, you know. So if we have Windows and Linux working, I think it maybe enough. I mean, maybe good enough. Now, if we can also have the Mac, it's fantastic, but yeah, you see, this one was updated. This drawing was updated from Linux. And so it actually works. Okay, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. That is very nice. Okay, so basically Windows and Linux work properly. Right? They do. They do. Actually, I'm always launching the debug windows. Let me launch the real Windows, because actually I launched the fake one. I mean the dev one. I want to launch. I mean, I'm kind of convinced that it works, but because Windows is the one. That people use the most, so because test server, okay. Yeah, because I have to change the config here. I have to change this config here, because this also is 10.0.0.2, right? I will have then to redo it, otherwise you will have that instead of test client. But I will rebuild it clean. I mean, if this works, I will rebuild completely clean, right? So I will delete all the directories and redo a full release, right? At the moment we are just testing stuff. He said something weird in red color. Gamepad. Okay. Okay, let's change it to whatever. Important point is just another file. Wow, Diablo 2. Holy shit. I still have a directory Diablo 2 on this PC. That's fantastic. These are very bad. This one, fantastic. Okay, yes, it works. Yeah, it works. It works perfectly. So on Windows and Linux, it works perfectly, which is very, very nice. Now we need to understand. We need to find a way to have it also on Mac. So now we did a change. We edited another file. So let's just wait that this completes, right? Entitlement. I don't know what is this entitlement thingy. Generate entitlement. Maybe it's called Mac client, you know. So we need to find, we need to find the name of that thing. Can I open like a text editor and paste? And paste what I copied, yeah. And can I search inside of this, starting from the beginning though? Can I search inside of this entitlement? Edit, find. Entitlement. Entitlement. Code allows signing modification. No. Code sign entitlement. Non-at entitlement. Yeah, it seems non-at. It seems non-at because I seen the log non-at. Okay, so maybe it's this one, guys. Maybe we have it. Delete. Completed already? Wow. Completed already. Okay, so we just relaunch it. Please, guys, cross your fingers, okay? Cross your fingers now. It's important. It's important. Cross your fingers because here is where we see if we have also the Mac working, and if we also have the Mac working, then it's good. Then it's very good. You already? Oh yeah, because I'm logged I'm logged here, but now it disconnected me, so I can relog. Yeah, if you connect to the same account from two machines, it's checking that, so it doesn't allow you to connect from two machines at the same time with the same user. Okay. Okay. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, it needs to download the drawing. Okay. I click. Please. It's doing something. Yes! 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 It worked. It worked. Do we have a PNG? We have a screenshot, but I don't know what the screenshots are. Okay, it's good. This one. Fantastic. Save. GG! Fantastic! Hey, Rosildren, thank you. But you really should not. But thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you should not. You are already helping the game in other ways. But yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, to celebrate, right? Celebrate. Okay, I added this. Okay. Okay, so basically we have the file working. We have the file working everywhere in shipping, right? So in the final executable, which is fantastic. Okay, so the only thing I have to do, I have to add to my, how do we do that? We have to add, because this file, so under Linux, we didn't do anything specific apart from importing the proper libraries, right? So I don't have to check in anything for Linux, but for Mac, we have that extra file, right? And that extra file is under build. So we need. Can I put it in our subversion or not? That's a good question. I think I can, because in theory it's here, right? It's under build. It's under build Mac. It's under build Mac. Now the question I think is, what happens if I check? Yeah, I think it's fine, because this directory will be used only on Mac, right? So I think it's okay. So if I go under build Mac resources, the problem is that I think that these files are actually created when you generate the project files. That is what so I don't know who is anyway, I think we can put it in, and then if it gets regenerated, because I don't know what else is in this file, right? I'm not really a Mac developer, so Apple security. So this is the one that we added, right? I don't understand why we have a read only. Can we have a read and write? I mean, why? I mean, will this prevent us to write files on? Let me search 1 second this thing, because this thing I don't understand how. I don't understand exactly. A Boolean value indicates whether the app may have read-only access to files the user has selected using an open or save dialog. Ah, it's really only for the open dialog. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, then it's good. Then it's good. Then it's good, I would say. Nope. It works on all three. No, the guy was saying if there were other issues. No, it works on all three platforms, right? So it is very nice. It is very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. So we basically removed the blocker for the release, so we can have the release. But before having the release, considering I cannot do it now, right? We will do it this weekend, right? So we still have few days before release. So let me do this. I have to SVN commit this file, but I think I cannot, because if I try to do it, it will tell me that this thing is not exactly. So, but if I commit the wall resource, I think we will commit also other files, which is a bit annoying. How do I commit command line only the directory and not everything? Wait, I need to do add, I guess. Then can I do no, because I would like to do only that file, right? Can I sfwn add only this file or not? No, because the father is not, right? So can I add only resources? Yeah, no, obviously. Well, I can. So he added everything, but we can remove the others, I assume. How do you undo the add? Revert. Okay. Do you think it did it or not? No, I didn't revert shit. Is there a SVN undo or something? Yes, it was revert, but I was in the wrong directory. So revert is correct. Okay, I also don't want server, and I also don't want this, right? So we only have what? Okay, we only have nonet, right? We have only nonet. And by the way, this file we can delete because I created it myself, this client, right? I created it myself. Okay. So can we SVN commit now? I have to say minus message. Added entitlement for Mac file open dialog. What the fuck? Huh? Because also Mac is not. No, wait. What? Why is so hard to check in as a file from SVN on Mac on command line? Commit, no? Why doesn't like me? Apart from all this cannot set, could not use, could not locale, could not whatever. Ah, because SVN is down. Okay, yes, SVN is down because I restarted the machine. I restarted the machine, so that's why. I forgot I restarted the machine, so SVN is down. Okay, so now it's up. Okay. Okay, it did it. Okay, nice. So we have it. So now if I update here. Okay, fine. Okay, good. So basically now we have it under version control. So in any case, you know, we have this file. So, and I don't know if this will be overridden by, okay, good. Fantastic. So basically we solved the problem that was blocking the release, right? But we have to do a few more things. So the first thing I want to test opening a drawing and opening a sketch, right? Because we said that was broken. But meanwhile I fixed that because it was just to do a clear. So I added the clear. I needed to load, so to test that, I need to do this. We need to go here, we need to go here, we need to go here, and everything else false, so we can also have this false. Okay, and we restart the server. And the client. Okay, good. Yeah. So you will be able to upload drawings, right? So now I think I will create a directory. I think I will expose that directory to a web server so that game masters can actually check the images that you upload. Right, because the images needs to be. So I think we can create. A stamp like a temporary image that we substitute with the image that we removed, right? Like a censorship stuff. Like if you upload a picture of a dick, right? Obviously, we don't want that, right? Obviously, we don't want that. So we will have to be, we will have to moderate whatever picture is uploaded. I think I will write few lines, right? But in theory, is your character, right? Is your character drawing, right? Is your character drawing? So you cannot have you cannot go like a crazy AI picture with 3 million colors, you know, painted like a godlike, like Boris Vallejo, and upload it and say, oh, I did it, right? So whatever picture you upload in the drawing is something that your character should be able to draw, right? Your character, not yourself. So if you say, oh, my character is super good at painting, okay, but, you know, be reasonable. And also you cannot upload copyrighted material or things like that, right? So, I mean, it will be a bit of a fight, I guess, for maybe new players or just annoying players that are just uploading random stuff, but yeah. But I will trust you on that. And it will be moderated, it will be heavily moderated, okay? And there will be no tolerance. Zero tolerance. Okay, so what we did the other day, which was actually not working, was what? It's a bit weird to see one arm swinging and the other not. We basically went here and there was a sketch, right? Yes, there was a sketch. By the way, at the moment we are not managing the sides of the sketch, right? You see that this sketch is slightly outside of the border, right? So the drawing, you see that the drawing is here, right? That is because at the moment I have a fixed sides, but the original sketch functionality was also specifying the X and Y, I mean the width and the height of the picture, right? And at the moment we are not managing that. I don't know who did this picture, but it's really good. Okay, so if we open this and we close it, and then we open it again. No, let's open another one. It works, right? But the problem was that after that, if I was opening a drawing, I was still seeing the... Well, no, it was worse than that, because I was buying the drawing from JOs. And that was... Yeah, exactly. So I think we need JOs. We need JOs, huh? Which was what? 38 we said? 38, huh? So we load only JOs. And then do we have the blank book? Or because in theory I can spawn it, but I don't know if it works actually. Let me see. If I go under creative maps, no, at the moment it's not loaded, or is loaded under items. No, at the moment it's not. It seems that in this database it's not loaded. In this database. Pam 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 pam. I'm very happy that we fixed that. Very happy that we fixed that. And no, there is no. Okay, so we didn't load it in. Okay, so we have to load it. We have to load it. Updater, no. What is that? Yeah. We have to load it. Is this guy? Is this guy? So we have to go in production to open a new query console. Do this. Do that. Play. Okay, now it's added. 4806. So if now I reload item 4806, and now I do /item again, and now I go under this thing is not refreshing. No. Yeah, this thing doesn't refresh actually. This thing doesn't refresh. But I can spawn it. The problem is, I think you have to buy it to actually... Blank drawing. Yeah, but you see, it seems to be okay now. So we don't have any more the... We don't have any more this, right? I open this. Then I open this, and it's basically clearing out the previous. Okay, so this works. Now, one thing that I've seen that One thing that I've seen that is not really working is this. If I do this and I select this, and then I save, now I can change the title, right? Now I can change the title. But there are two things. First of all, it's not very intuitive that I can change the title because it doesn't focus on this edit box. And second, after I change it, right, and I save it, is not copying it into the other title. Look, look there. When I click here, it's going back to the previous. You see? That is a very simple mistake, and we can fix it. But then, if you close it and open it again, then is correct, right? But yeah. Then I think we have a problem with sides. I think that the sides. I remember that I put some maximum sides, but it doesn't look like it's working. Or okay, we can do a few fixes to that. Anyway, we have this whole week, right? So we will release this weekend. Maybe I can release on Friday. Okay, the first mistake is that when we press a save, which is this one, when we press save, we make collapsed the edit book. We make visible the text, but we don't change exactly. We don't change the, okay, so we have to, wait. We have to do this. We have to do this. We have to do txt title, set text, equal to this, right? So there is one, I think there is one good fix. So at least you immediately see that you change the title. And this should happen only on save. It should not happen on cancel, obviously, right? So if you cancel, yeah, it's just not changing anything. It's just showing the other thing. Yeah, true. But if I cancel, it should. Let me try. Can I have a picture that is not super stupid? I'll say this one. Okay. So let's say that now I change it, right? But I click cancel. When I reopen it, no, that's not a problem. Because it will take the time, because it's really closing the window. Okay, no, so that's not an issue. Okay, but let me do the focus on when does the focus happen? After you select the file, no? Yes, after you select a file, so basically here, here, exactly. So here we should do set user focus. I don't know if it's this one. I never understood if it's this one or this one. But I think that one, no, it's the other one. Yeah, this one is a weird one. So set user focus. Okay. Okay. Player controller. Okay, we will get it this way, it's fine. Player controller. Okay. So I think this will make the thing a bit more reasonable, right? Now, one thing that I want to understand is why we don't have a limit on sides and because that I think I really checked, right? I did, but so at the moment, when you are uploading a picture, we do a number of checks, right? First of all, we want to be sure that it's really a PNG. So we have like a verify file something. Verify file format, right? But we are also verifying, and we verify it on the client, but we also verify it on the server, right? So here is the verification, and then we validate the height and the width, and we say that the width should be between 32 and 124, and the height should be between 32 and 124, right? Okay, we also log it on the server, right? We also log it on in the logs. So in theory, we should see this, huh? In theory, we should see this. What is that? We are searching a PS Unreal client. That is this one, yeah. Okay, so for example, this one was width 400, height 800, and this was the sides, right? 328. At the moment, the maximum size is 1K. 1K by 1K. I'm thinking if the window should automatically adapt to the maximum size. I think that would be kind of nice, actually. Because the window can adapt, because that window is stylable. The problem is, how do we know? WinSketch. The problem is, if I make it bigger, the middle will not tile, huh? The middle will not tile. The middle is no, the background is not tiled. Ah, yes, it is tiled. Okay, the background is tiled both directions. So in theory, if this picture becomes bigger, this scales automatically, right? But it scales up to the maximum size of the picture. Okay, we have to do some tests. Okay, let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do some tests, right? So I create a picture that is 1025, right, by 300. So we are above the horizontal allowance, right? We are above the horizontal allowance. Yeah, I'm very good at drawing, I know. Okay, so we save this as, let me put it in a simple place, our temp4. So this will be drawing test max width. Okay, or exceed width. Okay, export. Hello. Oh, no. Then I want this, right? Which is, so we export it as exceed height, right? Because it's 1025 and 1025 is not allowed. Then well, exceeding the file size, I think it depends on the complexity of the picture, right? But let's start with these two, because I think that these two will already fail. These two, I think, will already fail. It seems that my check is not working. Or is because it is working on I mean, it should say I don't know, let's see. I think the file size I probably exaggerated, because at the moment I'm allowing what, 3 megabytes, I don't remember. I think we're allowing a lot, and maybe it's too much actually. Where is that check? Two megabytes. Minimum must be 1K and maximum should be 2 megabytes at the moment. I don't know. I think 2 megabytes is a lot for a PNG. 2 megabytes is a lot. What else is going on? Huh? What? Oh, it's still loading. Oh my god. Yeah, because we have all the maps. We have all the maps. Okay, logged in. I don't know why my PC is so slow. What is going on? Do we have two clients? Oh. Okay, so I open this, right? I want to change it, and I want to use this one, drawing test exceeding height. Now let's do exceeding width, which I think is the easiest. Okay. You see, it's putting it anyway. So the check is not working. Even if I have to say that in theory, but the picture is resizing, which is very nice. So in theory we can go above this, but why the check is not failing? I think we can allow more than 1024, by the way, but why is not failing? Because it's failing only when you send it. It's failing only when you click on save, I guess. Nah, but it's not very good. It should tell you immediately. Open. Yes. It's doing it only when you save. So if you save, the file is wrong format, only PNG accepted. It's not really telling you the right message though, because in theory he rejected because it's 1025, right? It's not telling you. It's not telling you the truth. File is wrong size. Verified file format. I can send a message. Well, we can just say what is allowed. How much do you think we should allow? Full screen? I mean, we can allow full screen actually, but I don't know what full screen is because it depends on. I mean, this thing gets 3 sides, right? So I think that the game thinks. So Unreal Engine as a default is 1920. Is 1000. It was 1920. But sorry, but if I do the vertical one, height, then when I save, yeah, it will say the same. So it doesn't allow you to save it, basically. Yeah, but you see, this one is not. This one is bigger than the screen, right? This one is bigger than the screen. Because the maximum that we allow 1280 by 720. 1280 by 720 is probably the default scale, right? 1280. Doesn't look like that though. Because if I do width, right? It looks like this one is half of that. Is half of the screen, so I think that this is 1900. Right? I think we can allow up to 1500 or something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think that here we can go 1600. 1600. $1,600. Because you need to have space for the border and everything, right? So yeah, I think this is kind of the maximum. I would do it this way. I mean, if you want, we can do it slightly more, right? But I would say that this is reasonable. I think 1600 horizontal, I think is good. And by the way, this value should not be hard-coded, right? This should not be hard-coded. This should be a variable somewhere, right? Should be somewhere here. Maybe before the logs. Yeah, I think here. Sketches, dimensions. Right, so we define sketch. Well, sketch. This drawing, but okay, let's call it sketch. I think it's the same. Sketch max width 1600, right? I think we also need the minimum though. I think the minimum is 32. I think that less than 32, I don't really know. I mean, you have like, right? So the maximum height is what? Why I did that? The maximum height, I think, let's start with 800, but no, let's start with 700. I think 700 is already a very big number, actually. Canvas size 700. Resides. I don't know why I'm painting over this like black color, which is not very inspiring. Okay. This seems to be very little though. Yeah, it is very little. Can I upload the same one again? Or... Yes, I can. We have way more space than this, right? So we can go... Yeah, I think it's 1920 by 1200. I think the... probably. So I think we can go... but 1000 was not fitting, right? Let me try... Now, if you are playing with a 4:3 resolution, I don't really know. Would it be affected by different resolutions set on gameplay? No, because you see that if I reduce it, right? You see that I'm reducing the window. Is still Unreal Engine is scaling everything. Now the problem is if you are playing a non-16:9 resolution, and unfortunately there are few crazy people that do. So if you are playing a ratio of 4:3, and on Mac some people do. Now it will be something like this, but you know, it will be something like this. So in that case, you will get your drawing cut off on the right, like is happening now to me, right? Your drawing will be cut off on the right. But it is if you don't have a monitor, you have like a square monitor, like the one in the 90s, you know? But seems that still today there is someone that is using those, because I had a request to fix that. So who is still using let me ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is winning though. I think Google will disappear. Who is still using 4:3 video resolution today? 4:3 video resolution is rare, but it's still used in some specific cases. Retro gaming, broadcasting TV. Yeah, the problem is that there is another resolution which is not 16. Yeah, because 16:9 is like standard, right? But what was the Mac guy? The Mac guy I think had like 1610. I don't know. Does 1610? But 610 will be. Yeah, I think it was 1610. Yeah. Is Apple using any non-16.9? Yes, Apple moved away from 16.9 and is primarily using 16.10. You see? They have 16.10 on MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. That is so freaking stupid. So if we have to, so 16.10, it means that the vertical will be longer and the horizontal will be shorter, right? So if we now, what I did now is a crazy resolution, right? So it will not be like that, but I cannot do it because it is scale. You see that it's scaling it proportionally. But basically, if I could scale only the bottom, right? And it's not possible. Right? If I could scale only the bottom, or if I could change, because by default, you know, if I go under option, I'm getting all the 16.9 resolutions, right? These are all 16.9 resolutions. Just because my monitor is this way, right? But if you have a monitor that is 1610, you can actually change it. So, but I can force it, right? I can force this to start in a 16.9, so we can actually do that. In a 1610, I mean. So 1610 is what? For example, 1610 is... the problem is that I don't know if my monitor... Can you list all 1610 resolutions? So for example, right? 1610 is 1920 by 1, yeah, like this one, right? So if we force this, because we can, we can uh, 1920 by 1200, right? Did I launch it? No. Yeah. So it is a bit less than 16.9, right? Oh fuck. Okay. Let me restart. So yeah, there is a bit of that effect, right? But I think if we keep it sane, it may work. The problem is that 16.9 and 16.10 are basically cutting off the right side or the bottom side to each other, right? So you cannot really say, oh, I just cut one side. No, you have to cut both to actually make to actually have both work, right? Oh shit, we're loading all the NPC. No. Okay, fine. Yeah, so but you see what happens on my machine? Did you get this cut off up and down, right? So because I cannot even simulate it. I cannot even simulate it. I cannot even simulate it because here it works. Why? Yes, I can. Okay. Good. Yes, he's doing that. So now we are in 1610. And so if I open this drawing, this is the old release before the fix. That is the release before the fix. Fuck. Okay, anyway. Yeah, you see that, okay, this resolution fits also in 1610. Right? And at the moment we are at what? We are at 1600 by 900. But in reality, right, if we are in the normal resolution, we still have at least 100, probably 200 pixels below, right? You see how here is basically filling the whole screen? But if I do it in the normal resolution, which is this, yes, because now it's going with the my normal resolution. Well, it's not much though. It's not much more. Is it doing it or not? No, it's not doing it. Okay, now it's back to 16.9. Now it's back to 16.9. I'm not completely convinced that it's back to 16.9, but anyway. Yeah, it's larger on the side. Yeah, it's larger on the side compared to the vertical. But I think it is a good size, guys. Let's use this size for the drawing. I think it's a reasonable size. It's already pretty good, okay? So our minimum and maximum will be what? By 900? 1600 by 900, okay? $1,600 by what? Because minimum width and minimum height are the same. Yeah, are both 32. Okay, anyway, we can use it like this. Max width and max height. Okay, so at least we don't have these numbers are coded anymore, which is, and I think we can also put the max file size. In kilobytes or not, in bytes. In byte size. Okay, the byte size will be, I don't know, I think 2000 is a lot. I think 2 megabytes is a lot. Like if I save this, okay, this is a very stupid, right? This is a very stupid thing, but this one is 200k, right? This one is 200k. So if I take a fantastic picture, do you remember Boris Vallejo? I remember Boris Vallejo back in the days. Back in the days. The problem is that we will not have enough quality. But anyway, if I put a high quality thingy that can be compressed way less, right? Fuck, this one is too small. They can be compressed way less, right? Or nearly nothing. Or nearly nothing. No, mistakes were made. Fine. Okay, I think this should be complex enough, right? So if we save this, what is the size? It's 2.7 megabytes. Ah, okay. Yeah, so actually it is. Actually, it is. So if the drawing is insanely detailed, right? It may go above 2 megabytes. How much of it should be insanely detailed? Because the compression is smart, the compression is very smart. Compression is very smart. So now it's 2.1. Now it's 2.1. And I already destroyed it quite a bit. I think the difference is how many horizontal, I mean repeatable horizontal things there are in the picture. But yeah, it looks like at this resolution, 2 megabytes is not a lot. It's not a lot. (2.1) we can do 2.5. Let's do 2.5. So you basically can go very detailed, right? Let's do 2.5. Okay. So 2 megabytes, 500 kilobytes, right? So that is the sketch max size. Ah, there is also the minimum. The minimum should be 1K. Okay. Should be 1K. I mean, these are all small changes, right? That, I mean, are not really game changing, but they are like making the solution a bit more robust, right? So that it doesn't break the the client. Okay, good. So now we will accept only stuff of that size. And the good news is that this picture is already resizing, right? Based on that. The part that is a bit annoying is that this is not resizing for the sketch. How can I make it resizable for the sketch? That is harder because the sketch is made of splines, right? And splines can have curves that are not expressed. Yeah, so that's kind of hard. That is kind of hard, actually. That is kind of hard. Let me think about it. Because for the drawing we are good. For the sketch, we have a problem. Can I change the sides box or not? Can I change the sides box? Side box override. Sides box sketch override. Are we changing this or no? No, we're not changing this. So why we are overriding this, if anyway? So the sketch is limited. The sketch is limited. The sketch is limited. Sketch is limited. But I remember that we had also the sides in here, no? PS drawing details. I think we had drawing details. I think we had the... I have full faith that in time we are going to rock in the RP world. Maybe. I mean, we are rocking already with the people that are playing. Send hash of a drawing. Receive drawing hash. No, I don't want to make too many changes, but in theory here we should have the... We should have the sides. I remember there was the side. I'm sure there was the sides. I'm sure there was the sides. Like where we have get creative creator, I think we also have... I think we also have the sides, because I think there was a width and a height of the sketch. I don't know if I ported it, but I think it was there. Because if I go and I search, I don't know if it's so important. I mean, we can also, it's a bit annoying that, you know what I will do? I will just make it slightly bigger, or because I don't remember how that was determined. Okay, so let's deep dive into it. Is 1207 though? It's 1207. Let's deep dive 1 second. So if I go item stats, right, and I search where the item stats, no, item instances, right, item instances, and I search where item instances, creative definition, right, creative definition, length is greater than 1000. So these are all big ones, right? These are all big ones. Yeah, you see there is a page, and then there is L and T and width. LT width and height. LT width and height. Yeah, the width and height is that one. Is 428 by 321, right? So I think that we actually read it somehow. W and H. I think we read that. W. Yeah, and it is. And it is. So we actually read it, right? Left, top, width, and height. Yeah, you see, PS legacy was defined in the size of the sketch. Get actual width, page node. Yeah, exactly. But this was where under parse sketch. Under parse sketch. I mean, we can save them, and then we can send them to the client, and then we see what to do with them. But yeah, in theory, we could. At the moment, the sketch is not storing that information. Sketch object. No, but sketch object. No, I need a sketch. I need sketch. Sketch only has the object list, right? But then in theory should also have the author. Yeah, we can save it. Okay, let's save it so we have it, right? So we can save width and height of the sketch, right? We can save it. So if we do this, and then we do this, right? Now we save it together with the sketch. Now, when we parse the sketch, exactly, we have this guy, yeah. Can I because this one is inside the sketch. I see. So we don't see it because it's inside of this object. It's inside of this object. But, well, if we make it a property, we can read it. If we make it a property. Yeah, exactly. Because it is inside sketch widget. Because the sketch is actually loaded and destroyed instantly. The sketch is loaded and destroyed instantly. So in reality, if I do what I just did, it's completely useless. I have to do it on sketch widget, not on sketch. Yeah, exactly. But sketch widget doesn't know. Sketch widget doesn't know. That is a problem. It's a bit more complicated than this, but no, it's not. It's not this. It's not this. I have to put it on sketch widget somehow, and I have to make it. A property, A property with all the stuff that we need, right? Like, yes, edit anywhere, blah blah blah, yeah, something like that. This will be PS sketch. So if we do it like this, and then when we load the sketch, we have to pass to parse, right? To parse sketch, we have to pass this ourselves, right? Or we return it as, yeah, we can return it, I guess. Let's return it as width and height, right? Fuck. Check limits. I don't know. So, okay, why is saying that is, huh? Why doesn't like me? Because I forgot the, fuck. Okay, sorry. Because I forgot the thingy, and so it sees that is not by, he's not returning the value. Okay. So now this will, now this will return into this, right, and not into sketch, those two values. And yeah, right. Now we don't have, we have to avoid, we should not break it, but hopefully, yeah. So now that we have it here, we have to change